Hello. Okay. This one is the database. So, like any business, you have to have a list. You have to have customers, correct? And we're going to make a database of 10 employees. I mean employees. A list of employees. So this is going to be your employee database. I had to go ahead and get one that was already done because I didn't want to waste too much time typing all of this stuff. In class, I usually just do five of them, and I type it right there live in class. And the reason that I only do five is because I didn't want to waste too much time typing, and I type a lot faster than my students. So anyway, so this is just five of them. So for the final project, you need 10 employees. Okay, so this is the employee database. So now on the database, as far as the columns part, okay, like this part right here, well, last name, first name, there's 9 of these. They're called fields. Fields, Fields. Okay, in other words, they would be columns, but when we're talking about database, we're going to call these fields. And there are 9 of them. Okay, there's last name, first name, address, city, state, department, the fake numbers, of course, fake employees. Just the department numbers, what department they work in a company, whether they're full time or part time. So if they're full time, it'll be yes. If they're part time, there will be no. And if they're vested, that means on a 401k. If you are full time, I will assume that that person is vested. And as far as the salary, if it's a full-time person, the person will make a lot more money than somebody who's not, okay? As you can see right here, so I have my fake names, my fake employees there, the fake addresses, and then the city, I just use Conway and Myrtle Beach. You can use whatever city you're from if you want to. And of course, the state's going to be all in South Carolina. And the departments, I just use a 3-digit number. And in the hundreds, like 101, 102, 105, okay? And full time, either yes or no. If they're a yes, then they're also vested, and the answer to that would be yes as well. And of course, the salary is going to be a lot higher, as you will notice here. So this is a part-time person. This is a full-time person. Part-time, full-time, full-time. Okay. So now that this database, you need to create yours, and you need to add 5 more names to that. Okay, and then you need to format it just like this one is formatted. Correct? So once you've completed the database, I'm going to now show you how to do a pivot table. Okay, that would be item number, let's see, that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is item 8, and the pivot table would be item number 9. Okay, so what you will do to create a pivot table is this. You are going to select the entire database like so. And once you've selected that, you're going to go to Insert, and you're going to go right here to Pivot Table. Okay? And the pivot table is going to show you the range of the table. And right here, you'll see the database and the range. Okay, the range would be, and you will notice that it's an absolute cell reference. And that would be A1, as you can see right here, to I50, I6. Okay? I6, which is correct. So that would be A1 to I6. That would be the range. So this is always selected automatically once you select that database before you go to Insert and Pivot Table. And then we're just going to say yes. We're going to put it in a new worksheet, just like this one shows. And we're going to click OK right there. And now we're going to create a pivot table right here. And as I drag these things, watch what I do. I'm going to drag it down to the columns. Okay. Actually, I want to put it right there. Actually, no. I want to put it right here in the rows. And the last name, same thing. I'm going to put it down here. Okay. And I will tell you, I'll specify to you exactly what I want you to select for the pivot table. Let's just say state. We want to know what state they're from. And we also want to know whether they're full-time or part-time. And then we're going to go down here and select the salary. And we're going to drag this down to values. There's your pivot table. There it is right there. Okay? And so here it'll tell you Brenda is a full-time person. Okay, from South Carolina. She makes 16,000. Okay, and the state they're from, they're all hello, they're all from South Carolina. And let's see, do we have any? Yeah, these are the notes. These are the part-time, and these are the full-time people. See, 16,000 part-time, 50, and then it gives you a grand total right there. So when you create your pivot table with 10 employees, your pivot table is going to look a lot bigger than that. Okay? So with that, that is the pivot table. We are going to go ahead and stop this video so I can load it up.